Yes, ma'am, we can start. Actually, we are also getting very late. It's almost 6:15.
Yeah,
So I
yes.
think we should start the
Yes, ma'am.
session. Yeah.
Thank you. Pratibha madam.
Yes, madam. We'll start. Hello, good evening, everyone. I, Assistant Professor Miss Pratibha Kamli, on behalf of Nanganga Education Trust, College of Education, B.Ed, extend a warm welcome to you all to this two-day national level online AI tool workshop, Empowering Education with AI. This workshop is designed to provide practical solutions to address the challenges facing education today. Let us embark on this insightful journey together, embracing innovation and technological advancements in the field of education. Wishing you all a productive and enriching learning experience. I would like to express my sincere acknowledgement to our founder chairman, Professor B.D. Patil sir, and management members, and in charge principal, Mrs. Savita Upasni madam, for their continuous support and encouragement in making this event possible. Now I request DGET B.Ed in charge principal, Mrs. Savita Upasni madam, to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed resource person for today. Over to you, Savita madam.
Uh, Savita, madam, you are on mute mode.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Good evening, everyone present here. It's with immense joy and enthusiasm that I welcome you all in this national level 2 days workshop, Empowering Education with AI. This event marks a significant step in our journey towards embracing the power of artificial intelligence and exploring its vast application in various domains. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our founder chairman of Jnanganga Education Trust, Professor B.D. Patil sir, Management Secretary Mrs. Ranjana Patil ma'am, Young Dynamic Director Dr. Anita Patil More ma'am, and our compassionate and knowledgeable educational advisor Mr. Amit More sir, whose unwavering support and vision have made this workshop possible. Their commitment to foster innovation and providing learning opportunities has been instrumental in organizing such a wonderful session. A very special welcome to our distinguished resource person, Dr. Rekha Chavan ma'am, who is having 17 years of teaching experience in Education Department of SNDT University. Ma'am enhance education by integrating ICT to improve teaching and learning, whose expertise in AI tool and technologies will be invaluable in enriching our knowledge. We are truly honored to have you with us, and we eagerly look forward to your insights and guidance. I also extend I also extend a warm welcome to our enthusiastic participants from across the country. Your presence here reflects your passion for AI and your eagerness to learn, grow, and contribute to this ever evolving field. Over the next 2 days, we will explore cutting edge AI tools, gain hands on experience, and engage in thought provoking discussion that will shape our understanding of transformative technology. This workshop is not just about learning, it is about collaboration, curiosity, and innovation. I encourage each one of you to actively participate, ask questions, and make the most of this wonderful opportunity. Once again, I sincerely thank you, all our patrons, our resource person, and all our participants for making this event possible. Wishing you all an insightful, engaging, and productive workshop. We are really fortunate to have a very knowledgeable, versatile personality. Dr. Rekha Chavan ma'am is with us. So our faculty, Mrs. Pratibha Kamli ma'am, will introduce madam in detail. Thank you. It's over to you, Pratibha ma'am.
Thank you, madam. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's session, Dr. Rekha Chavan, madam. Today, we are honored to welcome Dr. Rekha Madam, who will share valuable insights on the use of AI in research. Her session will cover essential tools for finding papers, conducting research, detecting AI-generated content, visualizing data, evaluating citations, and summarizing findings. This promises to be an enlightening and engaging experience for all. It is an absolute honor and privilege to introduce a distinguished academician, a visionary educator, and an inspiring mentor, Dr. Rekha Chavan, Madam. With an impressive 17 years of experience in the field of education, Dr. Rekha Madam has dedicated her career to enhancing teaching and learning through the integration of ICT. Her expertise in the digital learning platforms, including Moodle, LMS, Google Classroom, and Canvas, has revolutionized blended and online education. Dr. Rekha Madam holds a PhD in education from SNDT Women's University and multiple postgraduate degrees in psychology, English, and education. A prolific researcher, she has presented 33 research papers at national and international conferences and has published over 30 articles in reputed journals. Her scholarly contributions also include book chapters at both national and international levels and the development of e-content for UGC's EPG Pathshala project. Her passion for educational technology, e-learning, MOOCs, and OERs and open educational practices is evident in her work. She successfully developed an online course under UNESCO's Open Education for a Better World and has served as a mentor for the same, guiding global educators in creating impactful digital learning experiences. She has also played a key role in mentoring courses on sustainable farming, positive psychology, and gardening under the UNESCO Open Education for a Better World program. Beyond her academic and research achievements, Dr. Rekha Madam is a recognized PhD guide at SNDT Humans University, Mumbai, having supervised over 135 M.Ed students in diverse areas such as educational psychology, technology, sociology, and teacher education. Her research guidance has contributed to significant studies on mental health, stress reduction, innovative teaching strategies, and gender perspectives in textbooks. She is also an active contributor to higher education policy and curriculum development, serving as a member of the Board of Studies in Educational Technology. She has played a crucial role in shaping the MED curriculum and has been a resource person for NetSet workshops. Additionally, she is a member of university committees on website development, e-learning, and digitization and has chaired the LIC committee. Dr. Rekha Madam's research contributions extend to impactful projects on conflict management styles of secondary school teachers, SUTI, Endowment Fund 2016, and Sexual Harassment Women at the Workplace, Maharashtra State Commission for Women 2018. She has also developed modules for the EPG Pathshala project in adult and continuing education and education management. With her deep commitment to education, innovation, and research, Dr. Rekha Madam continues to be a guiding force in the field of teacher education. Her work has not only shaped the academic landscape, but has also empowered educators and students to embrace digital transforming in learning. Without further ado, let us welcome Dr. Rekha Madam with a big round of applause. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rekha Madam. Rekha Madam, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pratibha Madam. Well, at the outset, I want to pay my gratitude to the Dayanaganga College of Education for giving me the opportunity to talk about AI tools in education. though I'm not in favor of AI tools per se. So I'll just try to make you understand how, with the use of technology nowadays, the research work has become very easy, right? With the use of different tools, AI tools, the work of research has been, reduced by the amount of time we are spending in, doing the reviews, or maybe using the doing the data analysis. So here the focus of my presentation today will be to understand the research process. Then at each stage of conducting a research, what are the different tools which can assist us? Well, let me again clarify all. I am here not to promote any AI tool. I'm here just to help you understand how these AI tools can assist you in your research process, because ultimately none of any of the AI tool can substitute a teacher, can substitute a researcher. It is our thinking, it is our perspective that matters than how these AI tools can be used in the entire journey of conducting a research. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all the participants. And when I'm looking at the number of participants, I can see you all are so eager to know about those different tools, because nowadays, as we all know, research has become a very integral part, and it is also one of the requirement for your job, right? So many of the new aspirants are also coming for the PhDs. So when they undertake the PhD, when they start their research journey, it becomes very difficult at the beginning itself how to come with the topic, right? How to narrow down the research topic, how to do the reviews, what are the different databases, right? How I can get the insight from the reviews. So let me tell you, there are various tools nowadays which is performing this task of how to narrow down your work, how to generate the ideas about research, and at every stage of conducting a research, how these AI tools can help you out in making your work easy, in saving your time, in saving your energy. And sitting at home, you can do the review. I remember during our time, we used to visit university to university, right? We used to visit the different universities. We used to refer the hard copies of the researches, theses, dissertations, and this is how we used to do the review. But now you people are so fortunate, with a click of a button at your fingertip, you have the various databases available, and that can be used. And sitting at home, you can conduct the reviews. Now, again, conducting a review is a very laborious process, right? It requires a lot of your time, energy, and a lot of awareness about the various databases from where you can conduct the reviews. But with as I said, with the help of the AI tools, this task of a researcher is also reduced a lot. So without further ado, I'll share my screen. Well, I have not prepared any fantastic PPT regarding the information about these tools, because I believe nowadays these tools are easily available. You can refer the YouTube videos which are available for those tools. So here, my role will be only to orient you about those different tools and demonstrate how to make use of those tools in a research. So, and one more thing, while I'll be presenting, I'll turn off my camera so that I can save the bandwidth and I can reach out every one of you. Now, before beginning with the session, I would like to know how many of you are the research scholars in this group, those who have joined this particular session. Can you please put it in the chat box? How many of you are in the process of doing the research work? And at what stage of research you are? I would be very happy to know from the list of 94 participants, how many of you are the research scholars? How many of you are really involved in the research journey? So please post your uh, response in the chat box. I hope I'm audible to everyone. And I can see there is no response in the chat box. I'm really looking forward. Pratibha ma'am, am I audible to everyone? I hope I'm audible and I hope I'm visible too.
Yes, ma'am, you
Yes,
are
ma'am, you
audible.
are audible.
Okay. So I'm really looking forward for the responses. I can't see any response till now. You can please post your responses in a chat box.
Ma'am,
Okay.
probably they are changing the setting for everyone to allow to send the response. So
Okay.
within 2 minutes, we'll sort it out. Yeah. The
Okay.
people
Fine.
are already sending reactions.
But I can't see because maybe because of the setting or something. Okay. Is it possible for them to unmute and speak if it is allowed? Is it okay? They can unmute and speak, or do you have that setting also? You have muted all the participants.
Yes, ma'am, we are checking on it.
Yeah, please check it because I believe in interactive session. I don't want one-way session wherein I am alone speaking and you are on simply the passive recipient. So that's the reason I want to make it more interactive. I want the participant to interact because I'm not an expert in this particular field of AI. Rather, I'm a beginner. So I would also like to know more about these AI tools from you people because I believe everyone is a resource person and knowledge can be constructed. It cannot be given. It should not be one way. So that is the whole purpose why I'm asking this question to all of you. Probably you might be knowing more about those tools than me. I can help you out in understanding the use of those tools and how at various stages you can make use of those tools. I think because of the setting, all the chat are not
Ma'am, it
seen.
is already on. People can unmute also and chat as well.
Yeah.
Both the
May I
settings are
request the
on.
participants? Yeah. Okay, I can see on a few of the responses. Nilima Patil says, yeah, yes, she is a research scholar. I know Nilima Patil. Yes, yes, madam. Data collection will start. Very good. Few people are so there. I can see people are at the different stage of their research work. Very good. Okay, fine. So I assume most of you out of the 94 participants, I assume near about 50 participants might be in the journey of research, or they might have conducted the research, or they might be at the different stages of their research work. Okay, fine. So let us begin the session. Now, without further ado, as I said, I'll just turn off my camera and I'll start sharing my screen. So just give me 1 minute. I'm not very used to this meeting platform. Let me try if I can seamlessly share my screen. Yeah, is my screen visible to everyone? Please, some of you can reply.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's visible.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you for the response. So I'll just put it in a
Yes,
slide.
ma'am.
Yeah, I just put it in a slideshow mode. So as you all know, today we are here for the National Online AI Tool Workshop. So here you will be getting the orientation about the different AI tools. Now, as far as the AI is concerned, as we all know, it is a technology that allows computers to perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. It includes the ability to learn, solve problems, and make decisions. So here, from this meaning of AI, we can understand whatever work were expected to be done by the human being, now that work will be done by the AI. Now, what work were expected to do? To learn the things, to solve the problems, and to take the decisions. Now, on behalf of a human being, all this work can be done by the AI. This is how the AI is helping us in solving our problems. This is how AI is helping us to learn the things, to know more about different resources, and AI is also now capable of taking decision on our behalf, right? I, as a teacher, if I'm stuck up anywhere and if I don't know which method will be more suitable for this topic or which tool will be more suitable, how I can make my teaching learning more effective with the use of different tools. So that assistance also AI provides me, right? This is how the decision which were supposed to be taken by me as a human being now is taken by the AI. So this is how the role of AI is in the entire teaching learning process. So I will not further discuss about what is AI. Now let us begin with the different tools which can be used. Now when we talk about research, the whole journey begin with the idea generation, right? First, we many times I have seen many of the researchers, they meet their guide and they ask, ma'am, you only tell me on what topic I should do my research, right? So many times they are not ready with the different ideas which are necessary to come down to the topic, right? So Here, the AI comes in picture. AI now can help you out even for your idea generation. That is the very first step of research, where you are in the process of narrowing down your topic. You are in the process of deciding the area of interest. So simply, if you put it in chat GPT and ask, what are the first areas of research in education? So AI will provide you the list of topics. So AI helps you in providing the idea, right? What should be my area of research? What are the first areas where the research needs to be carried out? So that can also be done by the AI. So when it comes to specifically idea generation, there are two tools which can be used. One is the consensus and the other is the Kineas. Okay, these are the two tools. There are many more, but I could explore the very few tools which are more easy to handle, which are more user friendly, and which are known to many of the people. That was the reason I have just listed two tools, but there are many more like this. If you simply put it in Google, what are the tools for idea generation, you will get the n number of list. Okay, so here, as I said, I'm not promoting any tool. I'm just making you aware what different tools I can use at different stages of my research. So for idea generation, you can make use of the consensus AI tool and the Kineas. These are the two very good user-friendly tools which can be used. Definitely, I'll be demonstrating how to make a use of these tools in my later part of my presentation. Then comes the first one is consensus. So what is consensus? It can be used for a multiple purpose. Now, some of the purposes are written on the slide if you can see. Uh, it can be used for a literature search. It can be used for summarizing the paper. Many times it takes a lot of time in reading the article and noting down this or summarizing that article. So that part is also taken care by this consensus tool. If you simply upload the article and on the consensus and you ask the consensus to summarize the paper, it will give you a brief summary of that paper. So whatever time I was spending in reading, in comprehending, in analyzing the article, in paraphrasing the article, all that task is now taken care by the consensus tool. It also provides a detailed insight. Okay, now what detailed insight is about? After carrying out any research, right, you may have list of 50, 60 articles. So reading those 50, 60 articles and getting the insight from that article is again a very time consuming job. Okay, so for that, again, you can take help of the consensus. It will provide you the insight from that different papers which you have collected for as a part of your review, right? And it will also provide you at the end what are the key takeaways from this particular article which are uploaded, right? What are the things which have been emphasized in those articles? So that also information you can take with the help of consensus. Besides that, it also provides you the information about what what are the supporting findings, what are the contradictory arguments, right? Suppose you are planning to do the review on blended learning, so it will provide you, if you have just uploaded the 100 papers, and from that papers it can actually tell you which papers are supportive in favor of blended learning and what are the contradiction or contradictory arguments for blended learning. There is a possibility, right? You may get some articles which are promoting or which are favoring the blended learning, but there are some articles which may be also talking about no, blended learning is not serving the purpose, it is not useful, right? So you may also have some contradictory kind of findings or contradictory researches that also we can find out with the use of consensus. Then if you have the list of those articles, it will provide you the outline also, and it can provide you the synthesized summary. So all these tasks which were earlier done by the human being, by the researcher, by the teacher, or whoever individual who are conducting this research, this task is now very well taken care of the AI tool, that is consensus. At any point, if you feel you have any queries in your mind, please post it in the chat box. After my presentation, I'll go through the queries and I'll definitely try to answer your queries pertaining to whatever I'm explaining to you all. Okay. So this is about consensus, and the next step is literature review, right? So for idea generation, either you can make use of consensus or a Kineas, as I showed you in my earlier slide. Now the next step of research is literature review. Now you have come to the second step, where your topic is now decided. You have narrowed down your topic, and now you want to find out what are the different researches are done in that particular area. Say, for example, again, I'll continue with the same topic of my blended learning. Suppose I want to find out the researches done on effectiveness of blended learning on achievement of the student. Suppose that is my topic. So I can do the literature review on that particular topic, right? And here that AI tools like the SciSpace, the Research Pal, and the Semantic Scholar will come ahead and help you out in doing the literature review, right? So again, as I said earlier, during our time, it was a very laborious task. We used to physically visit the different institutes, and we used to collect the information about the what are the different researches done in my area. But now with the use of these AI tools, again, your job has reduced a lot, and you can make use of these databases, these AI tools for doing the literature review. We will see definitely one after another how to make use of these particular tools for doing the conducting a literature review. Then the next, this is about Kineas. Kineas is a powerful AI tool. Kineas, we are using it for idea generation, right? So it's an AI tool that offers cross-language recommendation for finding the relevant research articles. It seamlessly integrates with Microsoft Word and Google Docs and allow user to easily access the most relevant research while working on their document. And this is the site which you can use to access the information given on Kineas. Then the next step comes is paper writing. Now, I have done the idea generation. My review is also done. Then the next step comes is a paper writing. Now I have to write a paper on my research. So here again, you will have the research assistant like the paper pal and the SciSpace. SciSpace also can be used for review, and also same thing can be used for paper writing. So here paper writing means how academically correct article you should write. It gives you the guidelines, it gives you the prompts, it provides you help, it provides the scaffolding in how the article should be, what all content, what all matter, what all sequence of the information should be. All these guidance you can get with the use of these two tools, that is PaperPal and SciSpace. Then comes data analysis, right? Many times we get stuck up with the data. I have the data, but I don't know how to analyze the data. Which statistical technique will be more suitable for that data? So here again, your friend AI tool is coming to help you out. You can make use of ChatGPT, you can make use of Tableau, you can make use of JSP, and you can also make use of Julius. Now, within that time constraint, I won't be able to demonstrate all these tools, but I'll try my best to at least orient you with one tools, and later on, you can explore more about the other tools which are named on this particular PPT. So these are the tools which can be used for data analysis. Nowadays, when I'm trying with the ChatGPT, it has certain limitations. If I put 2-3 attempts, then it gives me the message your limit is over. So many times ChatGPT will not help you out in doing the data analysis, provided it will ask you for purchasing that particular version, then only you can do that. So these are some of the limitation of these tools, especially the freely available tools. So sometimes you may be it may ask you to purchase the tool, and then only will give you the additional features of that tool. So these are some of the tools which can be used for data analysis. Then we have the paraphrasing tool. Now what is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing means whenever you are reading any information, whenever you are getting any ready-made information from the different sources, then that information you can't use it as it is. Otherwise, it will be considered as a plagiarism. You can't copy that information and put it in your article. You can't copy that information and put it in your chapters. So at times, it is expected on the part of a researcher to paraphrase that content. And here, for paraphrasing, we have two tools, that is Quillbot and Genie AI. Now, paraphrasing, as I explained, paraphrasing is putting that information in your own words, right? Humorizing that information, that is paraphrasing. Because many times when we are taking as it is considered as a plagiarism, right? And as you all must be aware, for your research, uh, again, it differs from university to university, but in SNET, there are the guidelines wherein your content should not be more than 10% plagiarized. If it is more than similar more than 10%, it is considered as a plagiarized, and that plagiarized content is not allowed and you can't submit. You need to rework on that and then only you can submit. You need to reduce your similarity less than 10%. Then and then only it will be considered eligible for the degree of PhD. So here the paraphrasing tools comes for your help. You can make use of a Quillbot or a Genie AI for paraphrasing the content, right? So what you're doing, you just have to put the information and it will paraphrase your information, and that paraphrasing information when you are using your research, that won't be considered as a plagiarism, right? So in order to avoid the plagiarism, we can make use of the different paraphrasing tools like the Quillbot or a Genie AI. Then for research review, again, you can have the Semantic Scholar. This is also very good tool for doing the reviews. Then there is one more tool, Paper Guide. Here you can read and write the research. You can find the paper, you can manage the references, you can do the literature review, and you can write the papers, reviews, blogs, essays. All these things you can do with the Paper Guide. So there are many more, as I said, but I will be only talking about the one which are easy to use, which are user friendly, and which doesn't consume a lot of technology, because many times technology itself can be a hurdle for many of the people. They might not be very comfortable with the use of technology. They might not be knowing what to do next. So at times we get stuck and then we leave that particular job, right? We leave that particular tool and we start coming on our own practice of doing the things manually. So at times it becomes difficult how to come across with that technical glitch and how to overcome that problem. So that's why I'm just giving you few names which are very easy to use and which anybody can do with the meager knowledge of technology. So this is Paper Guide. Here you can ask the questions. You can generate the summary. You can do the literature research. You can manage the references. Now, what do you mean by managing the references? The references are expected to be written in particular format. Like say, for example, if when you are planning to write an article, they provide you the guidelines, right? Wherein they mention the references should be written in APA format or MLA format, like that. So how to manage the references, how to keep the references at one place, how to put the references in library. For that purpose, we can make use of Paper Guide. Paper Guide can also be used for writing a research paper, for review, for writing an essay, or for writing a blog. So for different purposes, we can make use of these AI tools, and it will really saves our time, our energy, and it is also cost effective because most of the tools are easily available and most of the tools are free of cost. So that is how it becomes very feasible for the researcher to take help of these tools in making their research work more effective in a more efficient manner. In a more efficient manner means within that particular limited time which you have given, you can complete your task in a lesser time as compared to doing the task manually. Because I have seen people spend 6, 7, 8 years in doing the research. Maybe mainly because they might get stuck at different stages of work and they don't know how to go about, right? How to go ahead. So here you can take a help of the AI tools and you can complete your task in a limited time and you can complete your entire research within that stipulated time period. So this is how it helps. So this is all about these different tools which can be used. Now I'll take you to the different tools. So let me share my screen once again, and I'll just see on which is my screen visible to everyone? Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first we'll begin with the research PAL. So this is the interface of this research PAL tool. Research PAL tool, for what purpose we are using? We are using it for different purposes. So here, if you can see on the left side, first this thing is document. Okay, so I
Ma'am,
was
sorry,
right.
but it's not visible.
Sorry,
No,
We are
yes.
not able to see it, ma'am.
it is not visible, is it?
No, not visible.
Just a minute. I'll just go back to the meeting and I'll check share options. What are the different share options available?
No, ma'am. Earlier slide is only visible, ma'am. Slide is visible, but the next slide is not visible. That the one you are talking about.
Okay. So is there any option, because this platform is very new for me as well. I'll just stop sharing and please help me out which sharing option I should choose. See, when I'm clicking on sharing, it is showing me the screen window or tab. Just a minute. I'll click on entire screen. Yeah, that's better. Now I hope it should be visible. Okay, I'm trying once again. Now coming back to the different sites. Now tell me, is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, great.
Your
Good.
screen is visible, ma'am.
Okay, so we are in research pal, right? If you can see, this is the site. Now for I have already logged in those particular sites. So if you go for the first time, you just type it in a Google research pal. I'll show you how to do it. Just a minute. I'll open one Google Doc, Google site, and I'll just type research pal so that I can show you how to go about. Can you see the very first option, research pal, best AI tool for research?
Yes.
So just click on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is how the interface will look like. Fine. So I have already logged in. That's why it is not showing the login button here. So for the very first time, when you will start to try to log in, you will find the login option. So you have to log in. If you have a Google account, you can log in with the Google account. Right? Now here, what you can do here, can you see the projects and the plus button? Just besides the project, there is a plus symbol. Can you see all? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was just taking a trial. So there I have created one folder. Now I'll show you how to create a folder. Okay. So suppose I want to create a folder on blended learning. Suppose my topic is blended learning. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a folder here with the name blended learning. So I'll just click on create and it will create a new project for me. Oh, maximum project limit is reached. As I said, I have already created one project, so it is not allowing me to create another project. So I'll just cancel it. So this is how the procedure is. So once you do this, I'll just cancel it. Here, your folder will be created. Can you see this folder, which is already
Ma'am,
created by me?
how many projects are we allowed in this?
That I think it is only one, because earlier I tried only one folder and now it is showing me it is not allowed. That means in a free version, you can create only one project.
Yes, ma'am. That is the question. Free
Yeah,
version mein one. Okay, ma'am.
yeah. So you can create a project like this. So I have created a project. So what I did, I just simply put it, once I click on document, it is, I have already done this work. That's why it is showing like that. Let me again go back. So once you click on document, there is one particular, yeah, can you see this? Add new line. So I'm just clicking on that. Yeah, suppose I want something on blended learning. Effect of blended learning. Let's see whether it allows. So once you type, you just select it and AI tool will help you. Just click on AI tools. Okay. So what I did, I'll show you once again. I just type here. You can see the plus symbol, right? This thing was earlier created by me. That's why you are seeing this particular list. But if you are doing it for the first time, just click on that plus button and write your topic, effect of blended learning. So then you have to select this particular thing. Then it will show you the option of AI tool. Just a minute. I'm selecting this and here AI tools has come, right? So here again, other options are there, words and bold, italic, that you can try. So AI tools, what all the things I can do with that? Ask research pal. Okay, so I'll just do it. I'm asking, the research pal, what all things can be done with the blended learning. So it is create generating. So I just wrote effect of blended learning. So it is giving me the information. Blended learning enhances student engagement by combining traditional face-to-face instruction to online components and so on. So I will accept it. If I want more information from it, then again I'll go back and I will ask more about this particular topic. So that can be done in document. Now, next tab is a literature review. Okay. Literature review. Now here in literature review, it is providing me 3 options. So first I need to choose from what sources I can do that. That I have already done. That's why you can see the name. So see here, it will provide you the list, right? आपको कौन से area में आपका research ढूंढना है. Whether it is in humanities, whether it is in medical and health science, computer science, और आपका education है तो you can just simply click on other, right? Then it will ask you in free version, it is just providing me the short. It is not providing me medium and long data, right? So probably for that, you need to go for the purchase version. So short, okay. So I'll just click short. And now it will ask me to do the research review. So I'll just write it here again. I want the review on blended learning, for example. Fine. And then I'll simply say go. Now it is generating a literature review on blended learning for me. It will take some time. I hope my screen is visible and everybody can understand what I'm doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
At any stage, yeah. So can you see? This is the review it has created. Now, once I scroll it down, view references also. So I can just click on view references. So it is giving me the references from where it has collected this information. Okay. Now again, I'll scroll it down and I can see, I just clear all and I can, so like this, I can do the lot of reviews in this research file. Fine. So like this, I'll not go in detail much. Later on, you can explore more and you can find out what all things you can do in research file. So this is again a very user-friendly tool. And in free version, it is not providing me additional features, but that much is also enough for me if I want to do because many times it is also giving me the literature review in a paragraph form. You as a research scholar, it is expected to write it in a paragraph form. So that also it can be done. Now it is not giving me the sources in the free version, but it can provide me. Suppose I want something from humanities and social science, so it will give me only the research is done in humanities and social sciences on blended learning. So I just put other. Let us try with humanities and social sciences, what different review I can get. So I'm now trying in humanities and social sciences, what all researches are done done on blended learning. So in humanities and social sciences, there are no literature done in this particular area, right? So like that you will get. Now the third thing what you can do with research pal is a essay writing. Okay, so suppose you want to write an essay or you want to write some information on any particular topic. Many times when you are conducting a research, you require some factual information in chapter 1. So for that purpose also you can make use of this research pal, wherein you can ask the research pal to write your essay title. So you can write the title, provide a brief description, what do you want, and essay type, right? Descriptive, narrative, persuasive, expository, like that you can, and you can also provide the word limit, right? Between 100 to 200. Many times we want the abstract or something, right? So that time also you can just provide what all things you want in your description and you can get that essay, right? So like that. Now in a free version, I think it is only allowing to do till 500 words, not more than that. So till 500 words, you can do it in a free version. Okay. So it helps you to write a essay writing. Then next is references. Suppose I want the references, like I have given the command on blended learning. So these are the two references. These two references I can easily copy paste and I can put in my reference list. Many times when you are asked to write an article, they also ask you the references. So it is providing you the information for the article. and it is also providing you the references, and that to be in APA format. Now here, once you click the format, many times as per the journal requirement, sometimes they will ask you to write in APA, sometimes they will ask you to write in MLA format or Chicago format or Harvard format. So like that you can select and you can see the difference. Now the one which it is by default is providing is in APA format, but suppose I want my references in MLA format, so see how it has changed the MLA format. So in whichever format you want your references, that you can do that. Now next is search papers. So here I can search the paper, say for example on climate change. I want the papers on climate change. So it will provide me the different. Again here I can give the filters. I can, from which date to which date I want my papers. Suppose many times we always go for a recent one, right? So I can enter the date. Say for example, I want the researches done from 2005 onwards or 2010 onwards. So I'll just put start date 2000 and the end date. Say for example till 2024. So I'll just scroll it down till 24 or till today, till 25, I want the research. And it will also give you, do you want the articles which are available in open access? Now open access means it is freely available and without anybody's permission, you can make use of those reviews or those articles which is freely available. Freely available means it is open access and anybody can use it. You don't really need to take any permission for those articles. That is called as open access. Then it is also asking me the domain, right? In which domain I want my article to be. So here it is just providing me two domains. So I will not select the domain. Let's see. So I can put the filter. What I mean to say is you can put the filter. Let's say I want to see in a computer science. It is not showing me more options here and I'll apply. So now it is showing me the articles in the domain of computer science and the articles from 2010 to 2025. Let's see. So it is fetching the paper from that particular duration. Can you see? Right? So I click on the computer science, right? So computer science related climate change पे जो भी article है वो हमें वो बता रहा है. That is what it is showing me. So see, artificial intelligence based solution to climate change, right? Because that is coming in computer science. A review. The role of digital agriculture in mitigating climate change, right? Again, this new term, digital agriculture. So it is something which has come from the field of computer science, right? So like that, you can choose and you can find out the articles. Now, what you can do with these articles? Just a minute. I'll just go back. Here, you can save the article. So once you click on save, it will also show you the source from where the article has taken. So if I click on source, it will take me to the original source of that article. So it is available on Semantic Scholar, right? Continue as Dr. Rekha. It has 13 citations, means 13 people have cited this article in their research work, probably in their research work, or if they have written any article, they have all cited this particular article, right? Then save to the library. I can save this to the library. Then it is asking me where to save in the library. So I can create my new folder with the name climate change. So I can collect all articles related to climate change in this particular folder. Add folder. So it has created a folder. Now I'll see whether that article can be saved in that folder. In my library, choose a folder. I'm choosing this particular folder, climate change, and save and close. Fine. So it has saved in the library of that particular folder. It will also show you can cite this article. Cite this article. Suppose this article I want to give a reference in my one of the article. I'm also writing an article on climate change, and now I want to cite this particular article in my research paper. So I can cite. So I can just copy paste this particular site and put it in my article. So this is how you can do so. It is in BibTeX format. I want in APA format. So I can simply click, I can copy it and I can put it in my article. So this can be cited in my article in this different format. Earlier it was in BibTeX format. This is MLA format. This is APA format. Mostly in education and humanities, we use the APA format. So you can simply copy it. Here you can copy and you can put it in your text or article from where you have taken this information. So it is useful even for citation. So for these different purposes, we can make use of this semantic scholar. I hope it is clear to everyone. Sorry, research pal. Now I'll take you to the library. We have saved one article. Let's see whether it has come. Can you see impact of climate change? I have saved that article, so it has come to my library. I just click on the library and that article has come to my library. It is giving me the source. It was added on today. If I don't want this article, I can remove it and view the file. I can see the entire file if I click on this. So this is how this research file can be used for document. It can be used for literature review. It can be used for essay writing. It can create generator references for whatever information you have taken. It will search the papers for you and it will also give a paper insight. Let's see the next feature. For paper insight, you need to first select the file, right? Suppose I want to take that particular article. So I need to save it, that article somewhere, and then I can export that particular file and then I can ask it for the insight. So us article ka insight kya mila hai, that also it can prepare. And here is the library. So these are the different things you can do it on Research Pal. Isn't it useful? How are you finding this tool? Please reply. I'm waiting for your response.
Ma'am, they are good, but still, ma'am, I have 2 questions. I'll ask you at the end.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So as I said, I'm not promoting any of the tool. I'm just helping you how you can, I can help you out in reducing your time and energy and do your work seamlessly. That is the whole purpose. So this is about Research Pal. Now let's go to the next tool. This is just a minute. SciSpace. Okay. Now this is another AI tool again, which can be used for the review of literature. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. May I request the participant, please mute yourself. Thank you so much. So here in SciSpace, you can ask the question. Here you can get some hint. Like earlier I had typed the word climate change. That's why it is showing me various questions that can be asked related to my topic. Now let me put some other topic. Say for example, biodiversity. I simply put biodiversity, right? So it is giving me the hint. What are the key drivers of biodiversity loss? How does biodiversity impact human health? What role can conservation efforts play in preserving biodiversity? So like this, I can select the question and I can find out my area of interest. Suppose I want to do some research on biodiversity. So it is giving me the hint how I can narrow down my topic to different areas. How does climate change impact biodiversity? So simply clicking on that, it will provide me the information. How does climate change impact biodiversity? So it is generating the information. So it is providing me top 5 papers, which are about impact of climate change on biodiversity, right? So let us scroll it down and see what are those different papers. See, it is showing me the 10 papers. Impact of climate change on biodiversity and implication for nature-based solutions, right? So here on the left side, these are the papers. And now you can add the columns. Now here what you can do, first it will just, these columns were added by me when I was doing the trial and error. So these were the columns added by me. I'll show you how to work. Once you click on add columns, it will give me the list of things which I want in my article. Suppose I want the conclusion of that article. So I can click on conclusion. I think it is paid. I have already created 3-4 columns, so it is not allowing me. So basically here, what I'm doing is I can show you, you can add the columns. You want the conclusion about that article, you want the literature survey of that article, you want the limitation of the study, or you want to focus on the findings, that also it provides. So I have already created the columns. Can you see here on the right side? Just a minute. Here is my article and here is the insight from that article. Here are the result, and here I wanted the method which is used in this particular article. So I don't really need to go in the article and read about what was the method used, who were the samples, what was the result. Everything it is providing me simultaneously in these columns. So that is the role of column in that size space. So you, doesn't it save your time of reading the entire article and then coming to insight, then coming to result, and then coming to finding the method? So in a free version, it is allowing me only 2-3 columns. But in a paid version, you can also find all these information pertaining to that article. Population क्या था, sample क्या था, उनका problem statement क्या था, what were the challenges, what were the application of that particular. So everything you can get in this size space. So this is how useful it is. Is it not saving your time and energy in reading the entire article? And if I just limit कि मुझे सिर्फ इसका कंक्लूजन चाहिए, मुझे सिर्फ इसका लिमिटेशन देखना है, मुझे सिर्फ इसका फाइंडिंग देखना है, so that also it is providing me in this particular column forms. Now if I want only PDF, if I want only the open access articles or top papers, that way also I can give the filtering. So it is providing me the top papers. These are all the 10 top papers written on this particular area. So now it will show me the top papers. It is providing me top 5 papers. Let us have a look. So if I just scroll it down, it is showing me top 5 papers, right? So these are the top 5 papers. Top 5 papers means most of the people must have cited this paper, or this paper must have high impact factor. So I don't know the criteria on which they decide top or top papers. How every journal has its own way of determining the top articles or something. So let us not go into that. So basically here I want to show you, you can find out the article, you can get the PDF, you can get the open access article, and so on, like this on SciSpace. So again, if you want to save the article, say for example, I'll click on this particular article. Okay, let us say I'll click on this article and I want to save it in the library. That also I can do so. So there are, this indicates 7 people have cited this article. I can request for the PDF. I can save this article to my library. I can cite this article, or here, if once you click on these 3 dots, I can create a report of this article as well. So this is how it will also show me the related paper to this topic. If I click on related paper on climate change, it will show me the related paper. It will show me the future work which can be done. It can summarize the introduction, and like this. Please explore these tools. There is, it is like an ocean. You just dive in and try to explore more and more in what way it can help you out. So these are the, I can share also this particular article. I can collaborate with my friends and we can have a discussion on that article. So once I click on share, I can copy the link. I can share it on social media, different social medias. So this is how the opportunity is available on SciSpace. Let me see if I can save this article in the library. I'll just see whether it is providing me the save option. No, it is not providing me the save option. So you can save also in your library, and later you can, like how I showed you in ResearchPal, you can save the article. It will automatically go to the library, and in that library you can access that article later on. So this is about SciSpace. This is the second tool which I have shown you for the literature review. Now coming to the next, that is consensus. The another tool, that is consensus. Here again, I can write the topic. Let us say, suggest me some topic. Anybody is doing research on any topic, please suggest, I'll find out with the use of consensus. Yeah, anyone? Please suggest a topic.
How about experiential learning?
Okay, let us see experiential learning. So it will give you a clue like earlier how we saw in research pal, and so here also you can get some questions which will be hint. Does experiential learning enhance student learning? Is experiential learning useful for poetry writing? What is the strongest stat, like that, and so on. Okay, so let us not go with that. Now you can filter also. So you can filter the published since so and so year. You can click on open access. It's always safer to go for open access because otherwise the copyright issues comes in picture. Then here you can also write minimum एक किलो एक व्यक्ति ने उसको cite करना चाहिए. So I can increase the number also of citation. Say for example, I want the articles. It is not allowing me. Yeah, it is allowing. At least 10 people should cite that article. That also condition I can put. In methods, study types, you can go for meta-analysis, or you want the case report or like that, which is relevant to you. You want a systematic review of that particular topic, that also you can do, right? Then like this, please explore, right? And here it is also providing you the duration, day, journals. So once I click on journal, it will give me the rating, journal rating, the rating journal which has a 4 rating, 3 rating, 2 rating, like that also I can select. Then followed by that I can search the domain. Say for example, if I can see, good, here it is showing me education. So I want the article on experiential learning which is done in education domain, and then I want only the article filter studies by the country they took place in. So I can also find out in which country I want the article only conducted in India or in different countries. That way also I can select and I can find the articles. So I'm not selecting any country. Let it be open. Now let's see how it will provide me the result. Okay, so here are the list. It will also give you the brief introduction of what experiential learning is. Then it is also providing you information about the principles of experiential learning, the benefits, right? And here, from here, you can find the article. Okay, so this is a highly cited article. Experiential learning involves learning through experiences and reflection, with students taking responsibility for their learning and reflecting on their experience. Let us see. Let us click on this article. See, this is highly rated. Okay, and there are 1929 citations. That means 1929 people have mentioned this article in their research work or in their paper, and out of which 185 are the influential citations. I can also go for a full text. I can save this article. I can cite this article. I can share this article, and I can also find it on Semantic Scholar. So if I go on Semantic Scholar, it will give me the details about this particular article. So like this, I can find out the articles on my topic. So this is about consensus. This is again another very good tool for doing the review. You can bookmark this tool, this article. You can save it in your folder. You can cite or you can upload, right? So this is how you can make use of consensus for literature. So are these 3 tools very useful for doing the reviews? You can try. Is it very difficult to access the articles using those tools? Please reply. I'm waiting for your response.
Not difficult at all.
Very good. Yeah. So this is about, so till now we have seen idea generation, and then we have discussed the literature review. Now let us proceed further for the next tool, which can be used for other purpose. So now I will take you to Jenny. Yeah. this one also, Kineas for idea generation, right? This tool we are using for idea generation. Consensus can also be used, and this Kineas tool is also used for idea generation. Type what you are looking for. Kineas has no word limit. Try pasting the entire document to find relevant to your entire text. So I'll just type it here. I don't have any text or any article per se in my computer. I just want to begin with the rough idea in my mind. Say for example, I want to find out something on, say for example, global warming. So it is providing the list of articles on global warming. Here it is getting generated. Wait for some time. Okay, so here I can get again I can filter. I can bookmark the article. And here if I see, I can export the article. So like that, based on your need, you can give the filter. So this is the article. There are 222 citations for this article. So it is giving me from the highest cited article to the lowest. Like that, I can see. So suppose this is a highly cited article. Let's see for this article. So I can access the full text, right? I can get it in a PDF format, and it also provides me the link for the article. Just a minute, it is not getting scrolled down. It is not. So this is the link of the article. I can access the full text. So Kineas helped me to generate the idea about this particular topic. Okay, fine. So this is about Kineas. Now going to the next research file we have finished. Just a minute. I just close the windows whichever we have finished so that there won't be any confusion. We have finished the research file. Now I'll take you to paraphrasing tool. Before that, Semantic Scholar is also done. I'll just close this window. Consensus is done, so I'll just close this window. Research file is done. Now the remaining one are this one. This is size space also we have done. So I'm just closing this window. Now come to the next tool, that is Julius. I'll take you the top. This again I was trying, so that's why you are seeing this particular thing. Now here, once you come to the Julius platform, again I'll show you how to access the tool. I'll take you to the Google. I'll show you from the beginning how to access the tool. So I want Julius. This tool we are using for data analysis. Right? This tool is mostly used for data analysis. This is a very easy tool. So Julius AI tool. Try Julius AI. I'm just clicking on that. What do you want to analyze today? So here, first you can see this particular attachment symbol. So just click on that attachment. And then you can simply put upload file. Okay. So it will ask me from where to upload the file. So I have put one file on my desktop. So I'll just ask it to find the file and let us see how it will analyze my data. I'll take you to the desktop, and on the desktop I have the file with the name data analysis. Let me check. I need to select from this list data analysis. Here is my file. So I'm just selecting my file and I'm opening it. So it will now upload my file. So if your Excel sheet is ready, you can just upload your Excel sheet and it will do the needful. It will analyze your entire data. So it is getting time to get uploaded. See, it has provided the data. This is my data file where I have the 4 columns with the male, female, ATOE, that is attitude towards online education, and ICT competency. This is the 4 columns data I have. Now I will request Julius prepare a descriptive analysis of above data. Let me give the command. I'll just remove this and I'll just click. It is preparing my descriptive analysis. It has given me in Python, but I don't want in Python. Let me try in Excel if it can provide. Wait a minute, it is still generating. It may give me some other options. I need to modify my command. Just a minute. Again, I'll give the command. See, it has shown. Good. It is still getting uploaded. Yeah. So based on the analysis, the data set has 13 rows and 4 columns. There are no missing values in the data set. The data shows similar pattern between male and so and so. Average score are around 62 for both the genders. So average means your my mean value. Right? Male scores show more variability than female scores. And it is also providing me the graph for the data set. It is also providing me the correlation. So whatever are my need, accordingly, I can ask. Say, for example, I will just give the command, show the correlation between ATOE, that is attitude towards online education, and ICT competency. Let's see, it can do it for us or not. It is generating. It is by default, it is taking Python. Let me see whether it can show me other options. It is still generating. Wait for some time. So the calculated correlation coefficient value is 0.37, indicating weak positive correlation between ATOE and ICT competency. And it is also providing me the scatter diagram for the same. ATOE versus competency, ICT competency, and this is ATOE. So it is also showing me the scatter diagram about the relationship between ATOE and. So depending on the data, you can give the command. Now I have only these 4 columns wherein I had the information about male, female, and I had the information about 2 variables. So like that, depending on the what are data I have, I can just give the command and it will prepare, it will do the needful for you. So this is a very good tool which can be used for your data analysis. Any questions? Is it not helpful? Are you finding it useful? I hope you are,
Yes, ma'am.
on the
It's
other
very
side
useful.
and you are listening. I hope you all are other side and you are listening my lecture. Nobody
Yes,
is
ma'am.
answering. Okay,
Ma'am,
good.
can we know what range of, I mean, which kind of like parametric as well as all non-parametric tests can be done using this
Yeah,
Julius tool?
let's see. I'll give the conduct the inferential analysis. Let's see what all things
Yes,
it provide.
yes,
Conduct
ma'am.
inferential analysis for the above data. Let's see it provides us or not. Analysis of above data set. I'm just giving the command. Let's see. It is still generating. Wait for some time. So it is giving me 3 types of information as a Pearson correlation, t-test, No significant difference between the male and female. P-value is 0.87. Normality test, both male and female scores follow normal distribution. So it is also telling me whether my distribution is normal or not. Because based on that knowledge, I can either go for a parametric or non-parametric test. So it is also doing the normality test for me based on my data. So that much information also isn't sufficient to decide which technique you should follow. It will also guide me which statistical technique will be more suitable for the above data set. Which statistical analysis will be more suitable for the above data set. Let's see, does it provide me any hint? Sorry, there is a spelling mistake. See, it is giving me also the decision about I can conduct 2 sample tests, I can do regression analysis, I can do correlation. So that hint also it is providing me. Can you see? I can conduct the regression analysis, I can do the correlation analysis, both the analysis, both Pearson R I can do, Spearman correlation I can do, simple linear regression between ATOA and ICT competency, multiple regression using all variables, right? So these are the hints. Then again, I can say conduct a regression analysis of, let me select this. Calculate simple linear regression between ATOA and ICT competency. It is still generating it sometime. See, here is my answer. And it is also providing me the graph. Simple linear regression between these 2 variables. And so on. So as per your need, you just give the command and it will do the needful for you. Isn't it a useful tool for data analysis? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What is your opinion? Is it taking decision on your behalf? Is it helping you out? What to do with the data? Please reply. I'm waiting for your response.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question. Like, just to ask that if we analyze this data in SPSS or any software for that reason, they generate tables.
Yeah.
The descriptive analysis, even if we do it in Excel. So
Okay.
Julius is doing the descriptive analysis, but it is not providing us the tables and everything.
Okay. Let us give a command and check. Let's see. Let's see.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Conduct descriptive analysis. My data is not that much strong. This is just for random purpose I have taken. Your data will be large in number with lot of variables. So it will give you a lot of options, right? In my data, there is not much scope. That's why it is showing like that. Conduct descriptive analysis of about data set in a table format. Let's see, does it generate or not? It is always providing in Python. I don't know why by default why it is taking Python. Let's see. Table based on the descriptive analysis. Now it is asking me, I have put a lot of effort, tries. So stay on free mode. It has all the tools have limitations. If you want to make use of the tools in a larger extent, then probably it may ask you to purchase it. In a free version, it doesn't provide you much options. Let me see if I see. This is what you're asking, right? Got your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Count, mean, SD, P25, P50, P75, maximum score. Right? For
Yes.
all 4 variables, it is providing me. This is
Yeah,
what you wanted, right? In a
yeah,
table
it's
format.
in a different form, but yes, at least it is providing that what I
Yeah.
wanted.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So I just click on a table and it is giving me in the table format. Fine. So this is about Julius. Please explore more and try to understand and trial and error. With trial and error, you will definitely learn more than me. But at least it is giving me the graph and it is giving me the hint what technique I should use, which will be more suitable technique. That least because that decision also may many times takes a lot of time on the part of researcher. कि इसके लिए मुझे कौन सा technique use होगा, मैं क्या करना चाहिए. So that answer is also it is providing. So is it not saving your time, energy, your decision on your behalf? It is taking your decision, which will be more suitable, right? Which technique will be more suitable. So that information also you can find out in Julius. So that was about Julius. Now let us come to paraphrasing tools. Do you have any questions pertaining to whatever tools we have explored till now? Do you have any questions?
Ma'am, can I ask the question? Ma'am,
Yes,
can I
please.
ask the question?
Please,
Ma'am,
please.
see, this is an AI tool, right, ma'am? Well,
Right.
I was observing the whole slide and all the procedures that you were showing. But in any given case, like me and my friend both are doing a research on the same this thing subject, okay, or same topic. So if she uses the AI and I use the AI, won't it be the same?
Yeah, see, your topic will be same, but your data will be different, no? Isn't it? You won't be
But
collecting from the same
but
area,
that
right?
AI is not generating something very क्या बोलते creative or very different. It will be taking the material from the available data that is there in the
Exactly.
this thing web, right?
No, no, no. When we are doing this analysis, we are providing our own data. You remember I uploaded my sheet where the data
Yeah,
was provided,
yeah.
and on that data it is working. So your friend
But
will upload her data, you will upload your data. So both the data will be different, no?
okay, because ma'am, I have used AI tools for making my lesson plans. So I had this question in my mind ki what if my lesson plan and the lesson plan for the other person on the same topic. I am an English grad, so I take English subject. So I have taken for active passive voice. Take for example, take the grammar topic. Okay, so I made the this thing lesson plan using the AI tool. But I was in a this thing. Won't my the subordinate who is there in my won't my colleague who is using the same AI tool will be having the same this thing, na?
Yeah,
Same.
but listen. Yeah, listen. See, we are using AI as an assistant. We are not giving everything to AI on my behalf, take all the decisions. It is not you as a teacher that will modify that lesson plan. Will you take as it is? It should not be, isn't it? Your human
Yeah.
component
So
should be
I'll
that.
modify it according to whatever my understanding, right?
Exactly. You are not going to replace yourself with AI, no?
Yes, ma'am. That is what I was trying to understand.
Yeah.
We are
Because
not supposed to take it. It is giving us the whole information, but we are क्या बोलते we are supposed to use our creativity and use whatever we need, right?
Exactly. Now,
Yes,
though the topic is same, both the teachers teaching the same topic, but their way of teaching is different, isn't it?
yes, ma'am.
Right? So AI, you are just taking it as a help. Don't give everything to AI.
Yeah, yeah. It is
If you are
helping
just
us. Yeah,
taking
it is
help,
helping us craft the whole thing.
yeah, you are the
Okay,
human being and you are
okay.
anyway superior than AI. Please keep this in your mind.
Yeah, that is what I was
Isn't
trying
it?
to.
You are superior. You are more intelligent than AI. AI is just working on what information you are providing. So it has a limited information, isn't it?
Yes,
But you as a
yes, ma'am. Yes.
human being with your new experiences, are you not modifying your way of teaching? Does your teaching does get improvised over the period of years?
Yeah, yeah. It gets
Right.
improvised. Yes, ma'am.
But AI will not unless we add new information in it. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So it is always your human component that should be reflected. It is just an assistant. Don't give all your power to AI.
All your
That is
power
not
to the
correct.
AI. Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. That
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 is you
line
are
should be.
superior than AI. So your
Yes.
intelligence, your creativity should always be there reflected in your lesson, though you are taking the help of AI for the lesson planning.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. And
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
same
you
way.
so much.
Yeah, same is with the data. As I said, your data will be different, her data will be different. You will be collecting from say, a different area. She'll be collecting. So naturally, the results will be different, no? Though the topic is same, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So AI is just assisting you. It is just helping you to ease your work. It is not substituting you. Please keep this in mind. Ultimately, your thought, your perspectives, your views should reflected in whatever help you are taking from AI. Whether it is preparing a lesson plan, whether it is preparing a PPT. Now, many times we take up help of AI for preparing a PPT. Don't we add our own inputs also in that PPT, or we completely give it to AI? We don't do that, isn't it? All of you agree?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right? And we try to get more information and then we prepare our own presentation with the help of AI, isn't it? We don't give everything. So always keep in mind, you are not giving all your power to AI. You are just, AI is your servant. You are not the servant of AI. Please keep this in mind. Right? AI is your helper. AI is your assistant. You are not an assistant of AI.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Agreed. 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 Totally agreed. Agreed. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So just take a
Yes.
help of that particular AI and
But
add
creativity,
your
yeah.
thing in it. True? Correct?
True, true, ma'am. True, ma'am.
Yeah.
True, ma'am.
And this is helping you just to save your energy, your time. It is helping you take a decision, isn't it? But that doesn't mean that AI is deciding everything for you. Ultimate decision will be yours, not AI's. That's the reason I told in the beginning of my presentation, I'm no more here to promote any tool, or I'm no more here because I like AI. Rather, I'm a person, I hardly believe on AI. But at the same time, I agree it really saves your time, energy, and all those things. As I just explained, during our time, we used to visit the different places for the review. But now, with the help of AI, your work has so much reduced, your time, your energy, and that can be used for some other purpose. So that is only the purpose of AI. It is not substituting the human being. It is not eliminating the human being with the AI. AI हमने बनाया है, AI हमको नहीं बना रहा है. ये बात ध्यान में रखो. Human being has created AI. So ultimately, we will be more powerful than the AI at the end. Isn't it? Agree?
Yes, agreed, ma'am. 100% agreed.
Thank you. Thank you for the agreement. Yeah. So this is about Julius. So earlier I was expected to teach you about TabU, but the TabU is very difficult. Then I come across with Julius. So instead of TabU, I have introduced you the Julius. So this is very good tool, AI tool for data analysis. Now coming to paraphrasing tools. So we have Quillbot as a paraphrasing tool, right? So what you can do, try some sample text. I'll just take a sample text because I don't have the uh, paraphrase unlimited text. It will only provide you. It is asking me to premium. I don't want the premium. Let us try. You need to paste the text here. Let me take some text from some of my file. Just give me 1 minute where I can find the text. Just a minute. I'm just copying this particular text. Okay, for time being. See, now I'm coming to AI. And I'm pasting the text here. So this text I have taken. Say for example, from XYZ article I have read, and now I want to paraphrase this article. So I'll click on paraphrase. See here you can only paste 125 words. So here I have 201 out of 125. So I need to reduce some content. Just a minute. It is only allowing me to take only 125. So from here onwards, it is not taking. So I just delete it. Okay. Okay. Now I'll ask it to paraphrase. So this is my original text. And now I will ask it to paraphrase. Can you see? The paraphrase has been generated. Okay. So you can paraphrase anything. While doing the paraphrasing, you are not copying the things from the article, but you are using it in your research after paraphrasing it. Now here, you can have different languages in which you can do it. You can use academic, formal. You want to make it humanize. So let's try humanize. I'll select this, and again it can be humanized, it can be formal language, it can be academic, simple language, or it can be in a creative, or I want to expand like that. You can do that, all those things with this Quillboard tool. It is used for paraphrasing, the one which I have just shown. It is also useful for grammar check. Okay, so I'll just paste the same text here. If it so now I want to check the grammar. Okay, so it will generate. Accept. So it had checked the grammar of the article. You could see which words are not necessary, those are underlined. So it also does the grammar check of the article. Then let's go for AI detector. अगर मैंने AI से कुछ लिया है क्या, वो भी वो फाइंड आउट करता है. तो कितना AI जनरेटेड है. I'll paste my article here again. So now detect AI. कुछ AI से लिया है क्या, that also I can detect with this. So it is 0%. Everything was written by me. Nowhere I have used the AI generated content in this document. So it is showing 0% AI generated. Right? So it can use for paraphrasing, it can use for grammar check, it can use for AI edit. Again, I can also check plagiarism in this Quillboard. Now let me try. So did you get? None of the word or none of the sentence was taken from with the help of AI. I did not ask the AI to generate this article. I myself has written this article. So 0% AI. Now coming to plagiarism check. It also check the plagiarism. Let me see. It is asking for an upgrade. It is not doing in a free version. It is asking for upgrade. I will not go for upgrade. So you can do a plagiarism check also. You can do it in Quillboard. Summarizer, translator. If I want to translate this article, let's see. It can translate the article. This is my original article, and now I want to translate. I want to translate it, suppose, for example, in Hindi. Let's see. Yeah. See, it is translating my article as well. Whatever I have written, it is translating. Okay. So you can use it for translate purpose. I want to summarize this particular thing. So let's try summarize. I am pasting the text here. Control V. And I want to summarize this. Whatever I have written, I want a summary of this. It will summarize my content as well. See, many times we are asked to write an abstract, right? To write a summary of that, what this entire thing is about. So you can make use of Quillboard for the same. So in a nutshell, it has explained what this thing I have written is about. Okay. If I want a little longer, I can just see if I can provide me more. It is not allowing in a free version. Otherwise, from here also, you can, depending on your this thing summary, it will provide you the long summary. Let's see. Re-summarize. Now it is little bigger than the earlier one. So how big summary I want, that also I can do by selecting from here. If I want it in bullet points, it will generate the bullet points for this summary in a bullet points. If I want to custom, generate a conclusion, write a title. Let's see if it writes a title for this. So these are the different options available. You can try, right? Let me see. Oh, it is in premium mode. It is not allowing. So these are the different for the different purposes. You can make use of Quillbot. So we are done with Julius. We are done with size space. So I'll just close these tabs. We are done with Julius. This also we have done just now, Quillbot. So I'll just now similar tool like Quillbot is a Genie. There is one more tool that is called a Genie. So let's see what Genie can do for us. I can, in the documents, I can search exploring the effectiveness of blended learning. I can create new document. So I can simply write what do I want to write today. Okay, say for example, I want to write about what should I write? 21st century skills. It's a weak prompt. Add more context. 21st century skills among student teachers. Average prompt. I can add more if I want. 21st century skills among student teachers in the context to NEP 2020. It's a great prompt. Now let's see. It will provide me the outline. It will provide me the heading and creative heading. Now let's start with the outline. Start writing. It is also giving me the references. It is not visible because it is asking me for the upgradation pricing. It is asking for the pricing, right? So it has a limitation of words. So that's why it is not providing me much information. So what you can do is, my job is just to show you how you can make use of Genie also for your academic writing. Right? Because of the trial version of which I have used for many times, it is not allowing me for more information. Okay. And if I want to save this in the library, I can do so. Upload PDF in the library. And that also I can do. So I think with this, I have finished with most of the tools. And it's almost 7:53, 7-8 minutes to 8 o'clock. So now let us come to the class. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask the questions. I'm coming to the class. And now I'll stop sharing my screen. Yeah, any questions you can unmute and you can ask.
Ma'am, you talked about Genius. So can we use Genius because it was showing that it can generate ideas. For example, if I have a general theme of, for example, sustainable marketing. Now I want a particular topic to be written upon it, but I may not have a clear-cut title for it, or maybe a very clear idea about what exactly in marketing or no.
Yes.
So can Genius generate some ideas for that,
Yes.
or
Yeah, it is. It can. I'll show you. Let me take you to the Genius. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we are going to Kineas. Type what you are looking for. You said sustainable marketing, right?
Yes.
Sustainable marketing. Let's see what ideas it can provide us. Basically, it will show you the articles. So from that article, you will get an idea in what you want to do with sustainable marketing. See, sustainability in marketing, sustainable marketing exploratory study, sustainable marketing, a blueprint for sustainable marketing. So like that, it will give you an idea what you want to do in sustainable marketing. So like that, it will generate the
There's also
ideas.
a tab of topics. Can you
Yeah,
please?
I'll just click on the type of topics. Okay, these are the topics related to your topic. Impact of green consumer behavior, social responsibility and sustainability in business. Conceptualizing the circular economy and sustainable supply chain. So basically, it gives you an idea what you can do in that particular area. Your area is, say, for example, you have a rough idea. You want to do something on sustainable marketing, but you are clueless what you want to do in sustainable marketing. So like that, it gives you the ideas.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Making sense? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anything else? I hope you found the session worth. And I hope all of you will have understood a little bit, 50%. I know many of the tools you will be exploring for the first time, so it will take time, but just go. Learning technology, just you have to dive in and you have to explore. That is the only key of success. If you go on, thinking कि नहीं गलत हो जाएगा कहीं और बटन दब गया तो आप टेक्नोलॉजी कभी नहीं सीखोगे. The prior condition is just dive in and explore. That is the only key to learn technology and the ICT tools. So just explore it and learn it. And slowly you will get the idea how you will master those different tools. Slowly you will master those tools. But there is no rocket science in this. Rather, it is very user friendly, very easy. Just read the instruction. All of us can read. All of us can understand what instruction it is giving. Just work on those instructions and you can successfully complete the task. It's not a very difficult task. Yeah. Anything else? You can unmute and you can speak if you have any questions. Thank you, Bindu, for your thumbs up. It really motivates and it's really encouraging to get a positive feedback. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Participant, it's a session is open for the questions. You can ask your questions.
We still have 3 more minutes. We started little late, but still we have time. I know everybody must be occupied with other commitments, but make a use of this particular time to know more about the tools.
Ma'am, what about paper guide tool?
A paper guide is similar to that Research Pal and SciSpace. Do you want me to show? Just a minute. I have just stopped sharing my screen. Again, I need to share. Just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of the tools which I listed, later on I come across the easier tool than those. That's why I had dropped the idea of not taking those tools and the new tools. Like earlier, I had planned to show you the Tableau, but I found Julius more easier than Tableau. So that is how I shifted. So paper guide is also for academic writing, research writing,
Okay,
articles. Similar as, semantic scholars, similar as your consensus.
okay, ma'am.
So basically, ma'am, you said na, when we are registering in an AI app or AI this thing website, so we get to explore the free version of it, right?
Yes.
But it
yes.
doesn't give the whole. It doesn't give us the whole picture, or it doesn't. Gives a very shorter version, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so the way you said right now, ki I explored this the earlier one, then Julius, you found it easier, right? So this was my question. Actually, you answered it. Okay, this is how we identify ki in which app we AI mode we want to go for the payment mode
Yes.
or purchase, right?
Yes.
So that
Or,
That clarity
or,
will
yeah,
have
or
a.
rather, yeah, or rather than spending the money, you can try 2, 3 similar tools for data analysis. Like in one tool, you will do half part of your descriptive analysis. In other tool, you will do information analysis. Like that also you do. If you really don't want to spend the money, isn't it? Because
yes, ma'am. Yes,
it has limited this thing, no usability. That's the reason.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything else? Not per se for the tool, but maybe for research or maybe anything else you want related to what we did here today. I hope you understood the term.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Hmm?
Uh, just now you said that there are some tools who means which can check the AI generated content.
Content and
Yeah.
Quillboard.
So can
Quillboard.
we again have a particular tool to
Hmm.
reduce that AI generator generate
Yeah,
content?
yeah. It is also reduced. Jenny also does that, and Quillboard also done that. Does that? It can reduce the AI generated content.
Means
See,
again
once
paraphrasing.
yeah, once you start paraphrasing, automatically the AI component will be reduced.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else?
Ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am, is this 100% detect AI portion, or there is the less number of that? If I have a portion, in that portion some topics are belongs to, I took from the AI department, AI parts, it
Hmm.
detect 100% or 85, yeah, 87 something percent.
It depends on how much content you are taking from AI. No, it depends on your how much you have taken
If
and
I
how
am
much you
going to,
paraphrase. Hmm.
if I will take the whole paragraph from the AI detection, then it will
Hmm.
show me the 100% detection.
Yes.
No, ma'am, I checked that already in that app and it show me that 87% and some portion you have written that. That's why I asked that question. It show me
Okay.
100%.
So you just copied it as it is and you pasted it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
And
copied
it is
from
showing.
the black box AI app and
Huh?
I pasted here.
Huh?
I teach I learn that how you tell me that I have copy and detect that, and after that I try it, and it take 87% you have take from the AI and rest of is written by you.
It is probably because AI must not have that information which is there in that. That's why it must not have detected.
Maybe,
So,
ma'am, that's why I asked it show me the 100% or the less portion that.
well, I'm not aware of. It again depends on the different tools which we are using. Some tools they will give you the accuracy, and some tools maybe is little bit lenient in showing the result. So that is a technical aspect. So I'm not aware of it.
Because I am computer teacher and I love that to learn a new tool, and that's why I have tried that.
Good, good. You should try.
Ma'am, is it depend upon our prompts again? That prompts might be different.
Yeah, what
The
prompt you give?
instructions which we are giving to tools,
Hmm.
it might be chat gpt or Genie AI, all those things. So accordingly, if our instructions are different, it might be new for the that particular tool. It shows
Yeah,
that 87.
maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe. I'm not going into technical part of that, how it works. So that is not my area. Probably you can ask the people who are very much in generation of AI tools. So they might answer this question, isn't it? It's a technical aspect. I mean, how much accuracy is it showing or why it is not showing 100%. That is completely the area of technical aspect. So I may not be the right person to answer about it.
It's showing us a good percentage, ma'am, no doubt. It's clearly mentioned that this portion belongs to A, but not
Hmm.
100. It's almost 87 to 90%, ma'am.
Okay, but that is also not correct, no? If it is
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
87, that is also not correct, isn't it? As far as
Otherwise,
possible.
tools, otherwise
Ma'am,
tool is very nice, ma'am, and the translator is too good.
Yeah, translation is better than Google Translation.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. I also tried. It is better.
Ma'am,
Even in Billboard, the translation is better. Yeah. Yes,
okay,
Anisha.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, is there any tool which can assist teachers in creating lesson plans?
Yeah, there are many. Even Canva now can provide the lesson plan. Canva
Canva.
is also integrated AI. Yes, it
Okay.
provides the lesson plan.
Okay. On constructivistic approach, we can create
Yes,
a lesson
yes.
plan.
Even ChatGPT will provide you the lesson plan. Simply in a
Yeah, I've
ChatGPT, right? Prepare a lesson plan on based on constructivist approach on so and so topic. It will give you the complete lesson plan.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other question? I think now we will stop it here for the day. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. It was really a engaging session, and I'm happy you had many questions and you were answering in between, because I am of the opinion, as I said in the beginning, I don't like I'm the only source of information, and information should get transmitted from me. Rather, you people are also the very good source of information. So it was a very good interaction in between. So thank you all for that interaction. And I really enjoyed interacting with you all and looking forward for many such opportunities in future as well. Thank you so much, and good night to all of you.
Ma'am, we'll propose the official vote of thanks. Will you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll proceed with that then. So, gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others, as rightly said by Cicero. A very happy evening to a respected resource person, our in charge principal ma'am, my colleagues, technical support team, and dear participants. I, Mrs. Rachna Das, Assistant Professor and IQAC Coordinator of the Ganga Education Trust College of Education, consider my privilege and honor to extend a heartfelt word of thanks at the conclusion of this insightful national level online AI tool workshop. First and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Rekha Chauhan ma'am, for sharing her vast expertise and valuable insights on AI tools in research and education. Her engaging and thought-provoking session has truly illuminated the potential of AI in enhancing academic and professional research. Dr. Rekha ma'am's detailed exploration of tools, especially when ma'am started with number of tools available in each phase of research and then an extensive elaborated explanation alongside the demonstration, was cherry on the cake. The use of different AI, such as Quiltboard for detecting AI generated content and paraphrasing, Julius for data analyzing and visualization, Cite for citation evaluation, Consensus for summarizing research findings, and many more that ma'am showed us has been immensely valuable. Her clarity in explaining these tools and their practical application has empowered us to integrate AI more effectively into our academic and research endeavors. It is said that a teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, and touches a heart. Dr. Rekha ma'am, your guidance today not only expanded our knowledge but also inspired us to explore new possibilities in AI driven education and research. We are truly grateful for your time, effort, and dedication in making this session an enriching and insightful one. I would also like to take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation to our management, patrons, organizing committee, our in-charge principal and convener, Mrs. Savita Upasni ma'am, and our workshop coordinator, Assistant Professor Pratibha Kamli ma'am, for her meticulous planning and seamless execution of this event. Our deepest gratitude to Ram Pratap sir and his technical team to help us with technical support promptly and for their meticulous efforts. A heartfelt thank you to all the participants for their enthusiasm and active engagement, which made this workshop a truly interactive and meaningful experience. Once again, ma'am, thank you, and we extend our deepest gratitude for your invaluable contribution. We sincerely hope to have a privilege of learning from you again in future. Thank you
Thank,
all and wishing you continued success in your professional journey.
thank you, Rachana ma'am. Thank you so much. And thank
Thank
you,
you,
every
ma'am.
participant, for your overwhelming participation in the session. Really looking forward to meet you soon. Thank you so much.
The feedback form has been shared in the chat box and Telegram group. We would be grateful if you take out some time and fill it up. And also for tomorrow's session, the direct link will be mailed to you as well as it will be messaged in the Telegram group. Have a good day, everyone. Thank
Hi,
you,
everyone.
Rekha.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.